Wolves put out their squad list for the Portugal 2 training camps we're doing over the next few weeks. Obviously, there's a lot of players missing. There's a lot of players that are turning up late. Hugo Bueno and Rodrigo Gomez are not going to be there at all because of the Under-21s Championship. But one player that surprised me being there was Fabio Silva. I know that I get the panic. I get people panicking. Where our squad's small. Rawlins is in there. Loads of other kids. We're going to get signings. We're hoping. But this video is about Fabio Silva. He's in there again. Every summer, Fabio Silva makes the pre-season squad. And we're like, well, is he going to play? He's got 1 year left on his Wolves deal when we've got an option to extend it another year. I'm led to believe he wants to leave. I'm led to believe he's told the club he wants to leave on a permanent basis. And I'm led to believe the club, the recruitment team, Vitor Pereira, agree he should be leaving on a permanent basis. But us Wolves fans think, well, hold on. Sasha Kalajic, who was also in that pre-season training squad in Portugal, looks like he's going to go because he wants first team football to recover from his really bad injury. Could Fabio stick around? Who's going to pay the money we want? What do we want for him? 10 to 15 million euros? Will clubs look at that abroad and think, I ain't paying that? He's only got a year left on his deal. He's actually been amazing, has he? He had a good loan spell at Las Palmas last time out, but before that, he weren't incredible. For a signing we paid 30 million plus for at the age of 18. He hasn't lived up to his expectations. And every time he's tried for Wolves, Gary O'Neill gave him a good go. He really did give him a good go, and he missed a few sitters, if you remember. I remember his one-on-one away at Everton. He had a really poor game at home to Brighton when we lost 4-1. Nuno had to play him in lockdown when Raul got his terrible injury. Yes, he was a lot younger then, but he didn't do it then either, so it's been a flop. But is it going to get to the point where nobody wants him, nobody will pay what Wolves want, and he's just going to be a bench warmer for Wolves, competing with Strand Larsen as central striker if Kalajic goes out on loan and then we don't sign a striker? But then is it going to affect the morale in the team? Is it going to affect the dressing room when you've got a striker who don't want to be here? He's made it clear he wants to leave. He wants to leave this football club. But if he sticks around, will he give 100%? I believe he would. But then all's in the back of his mind. It'll get to January and he'll think, I want to go. Does anyone want to take me on a loan? Anyone? He said he thinks he deserves European football. He went to Rangers, he alienated their fans because his ego got the better of him. He's still young. So it's hard to be too harsh on him. But his ego's inflated, which I understand because of the fee we paid for him when he was a kid in his teenage years. Really interesting, this one. And I think there's a small chance he might stay. There's a small chance. And he'd have to be back up because he's not getting in over Strand Larsen. No way. Comment your thoughts down below. Would you be happy if nobody wanted Fabio Silva and he stayed and just saw out the remainder of his contract at Wolves and was back up next season? Because every summer he seems to be around for pre-season. The most likely thing to happen is he will leave. I can't see it being another loan though, that's the only issue. But wow, it's hot in the UK. It's hot in the transfer market. I'm sweating. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you're new. And tell me what the hell is going to happen with Fabio Silva, please.